The great city of Bengaluru, called the IT capital of India, the Silicon Valley of India, is crumbling with its infrastructure crumbling. Relentless potholes and many other issues are leaving residents frustrated and wary. For years, this vibrant city, the tech hub of India, has battled with roads riddled with potholes that disrupt daily commutes, damage vehicles, and compromise safety. The recent heavy rains have only worsened the situation, turning already damaged roads into treacherous pathways. People have lost hope as promises of repair have often fallen short, and the city's infrastructure seems to be sinking deeper and deeper into decay with every passing day. However, crackdown is now underway. Karnataka's Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has set an uncompromising deadline. All roads in Bengaluru must be repaired by the 31st of October. An additional 750 crore rupees has been sanctioned to address this pothole menace, signaling the government's serious intent. Karnataka's Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar also stressed that over 10,000 potholes have been identified across the city and officials must act swiftly or face strict action. The government is also leveraging new technology to fill potholes even during rains, acknowledging the urgency of the crisis. Now, despite these efforts, the challenge is enormous. Officials are under pressure to coordinate better, supervise rigorously, and restore public trust. Bengaluru's roads, damaged by years of neglect, ongoing infrastructure projects, and natural wear and tear, require more than just quick fixes. They need sustained attention and quality work done on them. The people of Bengaluru, exhausted by the daily hardships caused by the crippling potholes, are watching closely, hoping that this deadline brings lasting relief to them who've been struggling on the roads of the city. News 9's Mohammad Wajula spoke to the people of Bengaluru. Listen to what they had to say.
Well, Bengalurians in large number have come here for the marathon. A lot of them are getting ready for the 5K run. Most of them have almost finished their race, but this group with whom I am standing, they are all getting ready for the 5K race. So before they all go out, let us just get one hooray. How excited are you guys for the race? No energy, no energy, no energy. I want some more energy. Come on. I wanted to ask you all, because you're all Bengalurians also, you all are running today. Do you believe this? Is it easy to run a marathon, or is it easy to ride from your office to your house?
It's easy to run marathon than an office.
Why?
Bangalore traffic.
Bangalore traffic.
Yes.
And what about the roads?
Roads are bad, sorry.
Huh?
Roads are bad.
Roads are bad.
Yep.
What do you think should be done about it? Should we make the government run a marathon?
Absolutely, yes. That's a good idea. I think we should make them run on the portals, inside the portals.
What about you, sir?
Same thing. I think there are no roads. If you have roads, then we can talk about roads are better, bad, good and all. Bangalore, absolutely no roads. So marathon is better. You can enjoy. But on the traffic, absolutely opposite side.
Do you think today when you will be running, you will see more potholes than good roads?
Yeah, everywhere. But not on the running. While coming for the running potholes, while running no potholes, everything is good. That's good. Everything is damn good. Diversified, different kind of people, different kind of languages. Bengaluru, Namma Bengaluru weather, all made synergy, and we are all enjoying damn good. Very good. Thank you.
But only pothole is one problem. Otherwise, Bangalore is perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Only roads. Absolutely, only roads. Rest are all.
What should I do?
I think they should fill up the potholes, get a good road, manage the traffic. I think that's important for us.
But they say they fill up the potholes, but it keep coming up. Do you think they're lagging somewhere?
There is no target to fill the potholes, and the government is not willing to do the infrastructure, better infrastructure. Basically, they should have a will to complete all the pending infrastructure, good roads, good infrastructure, and good commutation and everything.
So do you think today when you'll be running, you'll count, okay, ek pothole, do pothole?
Definitely we can count, but there is no use. I mean, basically, if we can, government can hear our plea, then definitely we can count and tell the government.
They have given Sir, I want your opinion also, sir. Yes. They have given this thing that by November end we'll make the roads better. You think after November you guys should run again?
Perhaps I think the runs don't come. It's a yearly off an affair. Yeah, if it's done, of course, for the happiness of it.
So what do you enjoy? Running today or riding from your house to your office?
I think running will be, I would put it across. Not riding from office, from home to here.
But people usually enjoy riding. Aram se they can go. Do you think it's only bad that in Bangalore you can't enjoy riding?
I'm not too sure about the other cities, but yeah, it is bad. As in riding and driving.
And as a taxpayer, what would you tell them for them to realize that you guys are actually having a problem?
I don't know, as in it's an experience. I think a lot more coverage about it. Government is aware. I think they are doing something about it. I think
By November, they've given themselves a deadline. Do you think they'll be able to live up to it?
I think it's more of a town planning and the way it is kind of looked at, right? I think if citizens play a role, like for example in Kerala, I've seen in Cochin, radio playing a big role. If there are potholes, they can announce it in the media. Perhaps that could be one of the ways to look at it. And everyone participates to say that, okay, hey, there is a pothole. I was going to Rajapur the other day. The car was going like a truck, right? So it is pathetic, right? So those things have to be looked at.
There are school buses that are falling off.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's unsafe on that part. I think government should take stringent actions on that. And second, I think government should come and survey these potholes much frequently out. I think they should do more of these such marathons by themselves than coming probably zooming in a car. Rather than they come do the visuals, will spot much better.
Confident are you that up to November ka deadline diya gaya, they will make sure they'll do it?
I'm not confident about it. I'm really sorry. I'm not confident about it.
Do you think rain is also a factor? Because if we give them a benefit of doubt, they may lay the road, it may rain, and then it becomes bad. I'll take it from you.
Yeah, sure. I mean, rain is also unexpected. I mean, we are getting unseasonal rains and unexpected heavy rains. For that, government should also be ready, to clearing all the drainage systems and everything and clearing the potholes.
How do you think by November will they be able to finish it?
No, I don't feel, because the will of government is not, in mood to do the better infrastructure.
Political will. So before I let you all go, what would you tell the government from here as a taxpayer who's been paying tax, who wants better road for Bengaluru? What would you tell them?
By keeping the greater Bangalore doesn't mean that it should be great. I mean, you should have the great Bangalore to improve the infrastructure and livable here. Because people love, all over world people love Bangalore, Namma Bangalore. They should have do the better.
You're becoming a global embarrassment.
Sometimes yes. Yeah. Sometimes yes. Yeah.
So what would you want to tell the government, because you're also a taxpayer, a lot of your money, big chunk goes for taxes.
Yeah, I think they should plan it properly. I think the planning is a major issue. I think rain should not be blamed. It's all about the planning, the sequencing of things out. I think they start digging things out when the monsoon hits out. I think that's a problem. I think
And for the amount of contribution we do in terms of IT and globally, do you think we're becoming an embarrassment?
at times, yes, Silk Board is one of the laughing stock, because most of the I go for any conferences, that's a talk of the town, and that's the first topic that people bring out. I think that's a problem.
Silk Board is becoming famous in Bangalore.
Absolutely, yes.
How prepared are you, sir, for today's marathon?
Very well prepared, sir.
What is that motivation that makes you come early in the morning to run like this?
I'm basically into running for the last 2.5 years. I've been running regularly 10K runs and half marathons. I've done so far 4 half marathons and a couple of 10Ks.
And from when 2 years you're running.
2.5 years, yeah.
What made you start doing this? Because before that, तो आप नहीं
Yeah,
करते.
basically for fitness, then it becomes a lifestyle, and I'm a part of one of the largest running school in India called JJ, and especially my tribe from my location makes me motivated, and we encourage each other to do the event.
So what do you do?
Basically, I work for Harman Company in from finance. Yeah.
Sir, I wanted to ask you, is it easy to run a marathon in Bangalore, or is it easy for you to ride from your house to your office?
Running marathon is much more easier
Why do you say that?
because you get trained well, and mentally that's certain things are in your control, whereas traffic is not in your control. Yeah.
Is it just the traffic that is the problem for you in Bengaluru, or the road, the infrastructure?
And everywhere, yeah. The infrastructure should have started much earlier when Bangalore, when IT industry started, we should have focused parallelly on infrastructure. Now, whatever the metro line that's currently flying from the Whitefield and Electronic City should have been come at least 2 decades back. we would have got bigger projects. Like, because
Do you think that problem about pothole that we talk about, is it something that is we are seeing today, or it's a perpetual Bengaluru problem?
yeah, it's been there. It's been there for many years in every city. But for Bangalore, since it's been in the IT capital, we should have addressed this problem much better. Yeah.
So what do you think the government is doing wrong? Or do you think we should get the government here and run a marathon on the road?
No, not necessarily. I think they should focus on the infrastructure basically. Like just not for marathon. Even for marathon happens only few days a year, right? Whereas with the vehicles fly on every other day.
1.5 hours on the road. Can you just tell me what all problems you face? Is it traffic, pothole, infrastructure? What is it?
Yeah, I think it's mix of everything, and also I feel that people should also maintain line discipline, and it's not just about blaming infra or the governments. It's also on the people. Like everybody is in rush to reach, and they are blocking the lanes, and then they are entering the no entry zones, and that is also causing a lot of traffic.
We face like lots of challenges with traffic. So currently we daily we commute by over the bike and or bus or our own cars. But for this is third time I am running here for 5-kilometer race.
Running marathon is easy because
Marathon is very easy to. As you know, right, Bangalore is a very traffic area, and marathon is also like that only. So running easy in marathon only, comparing to Bangalore.
running in the marathon, it is easy.
Why?
Lots of traffic and potholes are there, so it is very difficult there.
What should they do about pothole?
What to do? Government is not thinking.
क्या बोलेंगे आप टैक्स पे हो सर आप पैसे देते हो क्या बोलेंगे सर
अब बोल ही रहे हैं, 10 साल से तो बोल ही रहे हैं, कुछ हो नहीं रहा.
नवंबर तक हो जाएगा लग रहा है
होना चाहिए, अब क्या करते हैं.
What would you tell as a taxpayer? What would you want the government to change with regards to roads?
Fix our roads, fix our potholes, regularly improve, bring in a little bit more regime in, tarring our roads. Don't white top. That's something that I really want to say. Let's have tar on the road. That's much better. And keep our city clean.
Quality tarring. It cannot go off in one rain. 10 days the roads are back to the old shape. So we need good quality tarring, no white topping. If the frequency needs to be increased monthly, twice a month, it needs to happen.
What should be done that has to be changed according to you?
Absolutely, transportation, roads, and also safety.
But how big a problem is potholes to you? Do you really feel it is that much because it hampers your everyday life?
Yeah, even yesterday when I was coming back home, I think I did see somebody falling on the road just because of the pothole. You didn't see things. An old man with a small kid, I think they just fell off the road. So it is, those things can be avoided actually, yeah.
It's still a problem, potholes are still a problem. The government has to put effort to kind of, correct it. And the rainy season is adding over to it, right? So I think it is a joint effort. So the people also have to collaborate with the government, and the infrastructure has to build pretty quickly. So to manage this.
Do you think by November, the deadline that they've given themselves, you think they'll be able to do it?
Not completely, I suppose, maybe 80%. Yeah.
Let's hope they will do it actually.
So, do you think we should bring them on the ground and make them run a marathon? They'll be able to see it.
No, I think the leaders are on the ground.
Absolutely.
Do you think today you'll be pointing at एक pothole, दो pothole ऐसा होगा?
That'd be a good thing actually. Count the potholes.
Do we have to bring them to the ground so that they also run a marathon and understand the pothole, or they also know each other?
They have to know the ground level problems. They have to solve the problems. Then all the things will change.
So by November, you think all this will be fixed?
No, that's the only commitment. It's not possible. I didn't hear you. That's a commitment, but that is not possible to fix all the roads.
Fix is not available in the dictionary of Indian politics, I would say. It's always a recurring.
Proper solution actually, not a fix. And they should not run here. They should run on the outer ring road, those areas where there is potholes. Really bad situation is there.
There are companies who are saying हम बंद करके चले जाएंगे बैंगलोर से. आपको लगता होगा वो?
I think they should go because it's like a real trouble for all the employees. It's not easy. In fact, it's easy to say, but it's not easy for the employees to reach to the office every day and come back to the.
Not like that, but situation should be changed. Actually, if government come forward and they do all the planning, it's possible to fix.
Do you have the same hope like he has? Is this possible?
I have hope. If government wants, they can do. They have all things, they can do it.
Well, the only thing public has is hope at the end of it. And let's hope again from here, all these people who have come here to run this marathon, let's hope you don't encounter any pothole on your way. You find a good road. And I hope you all are able to complete 5 kilometers. Best of luck you all. Thank you so much. So this is me, Vajiula, along with all these runners who've come here with the spirit of completing the marathon. Let's hope they're able to complete the 5 kilometers, and let's hope everything that they've said with regards to Bangalore and the potholes and the problems that they face are clear. This is me, Mohammed Vajiula, along with my camera person for Ravi, News 9. On the 22nd of August, which is 28 days back, we had reported from this very spot, Rose Garden, Neil Sandra, to show you the dilapidated condition of how people in this area have been living. Now, if I tell my camera person to pan and show you the road, you will be shocked seeing the condition of this road. This is how the road is of this entire stretch. From the beginning till the end, it took us close to 10-15 minutes to enter this lane only. And see the way in which people are maneuvering and trying to come and get their way through this road. If I tell my camera person to turn around and show you, it will be an even more shocker, because you cannot believe that this is a road from Bengaluru, and this road is nothing but 7 kilometers away from Vidhan Sauda.
Commuters on the Dairy Circle route in Bengaluru face daily struggles navigating deep potholes, some up to 2 to 3 feet deep, causing severe traffic congestion and, more importantly, safety hazards. Our correspondent Mohammed Vajiula brings us an in-depth report highlighting the frustrations and risks the people of Bengaluru endure every day on these broken roads. Let's take a look at this ground report.
Right now I'm going to show you one of the worst potholes that I have seen so far. Where I'm standing is the Dairy Circle region. On my left is Kidwai Hospital and Nimans Hospital. And the pothole that you're going to see is horrible. If I can tell my camera person to pan and show you down, this is the pothole that you are going to see here right in front of this hospital. An ambulance is trying to maneuver its way from here, and imagine the plight of the patient who is going to be inside and in the difficulty in which he is going to travel. The depth of it is bigger, and this is not just a small pothole, these are bigger craters on various sides, and the stretch of the road, which is in a bad condition, is close to 50 meters. 50 meters of the stretch is in a very bad shape. This is one of the worst spots of this area. This is nothing but a center of chaos, and my camera person is trying to get you more clearer picture of this particular pothole and the difficulty in which the travelers are moving around. To show you from close the difficulty in which people are traveling. Now imagine if the road was proper, no vehicle had to slow down over here. They would just move past it in speed. But right now, they come down off the flyover from there, from Christ College side. And Koramangala again, mind you, is another 1 kilometer from this particular spot. रोड की कंडीशन कैसी है बेंगलोर में?
बहुत खराब है, बहुत ही खराब है।
लेकिन सरकार कह रही है हम तो रोड ठीक कर रहे हैं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है।
कैमरा उधर घुमा दो, दिखा दो कहाँ पे ठीक कर रही है।
हाँ। आप कहाँ से आ रहे हैं?
हम आ रहे हैं HL से।
HL से, तो कितने पॉटहोल्स देखे होंगे आप रास्ते में?
1000 से भी ज्यादा।
मुश्किल से आपको ट्रैवल करना पड़ता है।
फुल मुश्किल है भैया, रोड पूरा ट्रैफिक है, फुल रोड बड़ा ब्लैक है गया।
कब से है ऐसा?
एक है, 1 साल से है।
1 साल से ऐसा है?
1 साल से है।
Well, I wanted to show you the length of one of the biggest potholes, or you can even call it crater, in Bengaluru, but I didn't have an inchy tape. So I bought this pipe from the nearby store. This is exactly my height. If you can see, if my camera person is showing you, this is exactly a little taller than me. Let us see how big is this pothole then. It begins from here. Only half of it has been covered. Now if I take another stretch from here, it is still not covered. The pothole still continues. You can see how bigger this is. Now if you see the length of it, from there till here it could be 3 pipes. And now if I show you the depth of it, this big hole inside the road. The entire pothole, we showed you how big it is, how wide it is, and if these kinds of pothole exist in a tech-savvy city like Bengaluru, in a city which is known to be one of the most fast-paced, fast-moving, fast-growing cities, and if you have potholes like this, then it is nothing but embarrassing. Look at the difficulty in which that auto driver is moving.